All right, moving on to our next question. Arjun Kumawat on the line with us. Hi Arjun, go ahead.
Good evening panel, good evening Sameer. At the outset I want to thank to the whole team of this show for helping people by connecting them to the experts like Sameer to get their answer of their queries. So, thank you at the outset. And now I will move to my question. Actually my question is regarding the residential property in Indore. And although I have already mailed a detailed question, but now I will put a summarized question to the panel.
Okay.
So I have two regions in mind. One is the super corridor, which we can say a developing IT hub, where some known developers like MR and Nirmana Group, which were already suggested in previous shows of this previous shows.
Yes, and you have the AB bypass road on the other side. Yeah. So you want us to pick between these two locations, and your budget is about 30 lakhs, I believe. All right, Arjun, we'll get straight to the solution. Sameer, what do you say between these two locations? How does he make the pick?
Both these micro markets have their own pluses and their own minuses also.
And they're both futuristic.
Both are futuristic. Super Corridor Road that way is going to benefit much more once the Infosys campus and the TCS campus go operational. There'll be a lot of hype. The road network over there is fantastic. It's closest to the airport. We've witnessed that once the social infrastructure comes in over there, that could be one of the major micro markets to reckon with. On the other hand, AB Bypass Road has got some very prominent developers already, some big townships coming there, including DLF, MR and the fire capital. So they will also ensure that that area does exceedingly well. If you're a short-term player, then we would recommend you to go with AB Bypass Road. If you're a really long-term player, we would recommend you to go with Super Corridor. That is the differentiation that we can make between the two micro markets. Coming to the key data points, inventory overhang of Super Corridor Road is slightly better at 20 months because the supply is actually 1/3 of that of AB Bypass Road, and AB Bypass Road is 30 months in inventory overhang. If you look at the weighted average price, it's roughly the same. AB Bypass Road is 1230 rupees a square foot and Super Bypass Road is 1300 rupees. On the price appreciation front, Super Corridor Road is appreciated slightly more. It's done about 31% over 2.5 years, or you could say about 13 to 14% on an annualized basis, followed by AB Bypass Road at 25% over 2.5 years, or about 10 to 11% on an annualized basis. The projects that you have shortlisted, AnsalTown by AnsalHousing on AB Road, much below the weighted average price of the market, 17 to 1800 rupees. Sorry, it's slightly higher. This project is bang on the AB Road, fully operational township with ready to move in supply and immediate registry. If you're an investor, then you may want to look at other projects. Garden City 2 by DLF at 1361. As an investor, you're getting this at a much cheaper price. Phase 1 is fully developed with people already residing in the plots, which are available at 15 to 1700 rupees a square foot. Part of the bigger township across 82 acres with club, school, shopping center and a well-equipped healthcare center within the vicinity. Township is located on AB Bypass Road. Then we have your two projects on Super Corridor, Indore Greens. This is MRMGF 2000 to 2100. The only thing is that you have to be a little careful with MRMGF. Since you're buying a plotted development, it should not be a problem. Township has low-rise development only, plots and villas. And this has larger plots of 3000 square feet also, where possession is started to happen. Master plan is being done by very large landscape architects and very good infrastructure developing within the township. Lastly, we have Nariman City by Naman Constructions. This is between 1450 and 2050. Again, it's a 110-acre township comprising of plots, row houses, bungalows. Projects very close to TCS and Infosys based on the Super Corridor. Township has good internal infrastructure. So, like I said, both these micro markets have their own positives and negatives. You just have to decide whether you want to be a long-term player or a short-term player.
Of course. So Arjun, so there's the verdict from Sameer. AB Bypass Road and Super Corridor, both transport corridors, very promising from a future perspective. But if you're a short-term player, go for AB Bypass Road. it's going to be the demand here is largely going to be from end users. So the price appreciation is going to factor that in. And for Super Corridor, the infrastructure projects planned here are very ambitious, big ticket projects. So the appreciation is going to be much higher, but over a long term. Okay, moving on.